So welcome again. So now we come to, these three things we talked about. The jealousy towards the people who we feel is better in some way than ourselves, and feeling competitiveness and wishing to become better than that person, and wishing to pull down the other one, those who are equal. Then I have the competitiveness, feeling of competitiveness, and those who are lower than us, we feel arrogance and looking down on them. So this we try to experience by putting ourselves in other person and then looking at us with that intention and feel how we feel. We went through the jealousy first. Now we come to the competitiveness. This is also another kind of jealousy, of course. So this is from stanza 147 of 8th chapter. That I might excel, outstripping him regarded as my peer and equal. In contest I will certainly secure my fame and fortune, public renown. There is something in Tibetan which says that whatever I have to do, I will do this. Even if I have to fight, whatever means I have to use, I will use that. That, this person is supposed to be equal to me, So I don't want him to be equal to me. I want myself to be much better. So then I want to excel. I want to be better than this person. And in order to do that, I will get rid of, I will outstripping, I will get rid of his positive qualities, his good name, his success, his popularity, whatever. I will outstripping him. Him regarded as my peer, and people think, people see that he is my peer, he is my equal, he's kind of same stage as me. But I will not let this remain like that. I will contest with him. In contest, I will certainly secure. I will become much more famous, much more, renowned, much more fortunate, or much more successful than him. In contest, I will certainly secure my fame and fortune, public renown. All these things I will. So I feel so aggressive. I feel so, so full of unhappiness that this person is said to be equal to me. I will do whatever to make him look less than me. This kind of negative feeling burning in me. How wrong that is, how negative, how unhappy that would be the person who feels it. And then, towards that person like me, it's not necessary. What good will it do if I do that? If we can work together, if we can, help each other, then it will be much better for both of us, and we can be good friends as colleagues, as peers, as, same kind of whatever, equal. But I don't let that happen, and so in that way I will harm the other person, and I will harm myself even more. By every means I will advertise my gifts to all the world, ensuring that his qualities remain unknown, ignored by everyone. So with that intention, then what I will do is I will only advertise myself. I will only, through all different means, hook and crook and whatever way, I will make people see or understand or, that I am better. I advise myself. All kind of my gifts to what I have done, good things to the world, and all my qualities, I talk about it, and I make people talk about it, and and then in the process, that's okay if I have to talk about my positive side, my qualities, but it doesn't remain there. I actually remain unknown, ignored by others. I will ensure that his, the one I compete with, his qualities, even if it is there, of course everybody has their positive qualities and their, whatever good, side they have, but because of this, my negative emotion, I want that to be unknown, I would like to do everything so that his qualities are not known, remain unknown to others. And so therefore, this other person, sometimes my friend, my friend or my colleague or my, my relative or, sometimes very close, I want that this person remains ignored by everybody. And I do everything to do that, directly or indirectly. And so when I have this feeling, this is, then you can see what the other person will feel, because he will also know. He will know what is going on. So you are actually creating enemies of others. You are breaking the heart or, hurting your friends and colleagues and, totally unnecessarily. And what do you gain? Actually, you don't gain anything, actually. If people see that you are like that, you are so jealous and competitive with other person, that's not a good quality. So people really actually despise this. But you think you are trying to make yourself better, but actually it's the worst way of advertising yourself. My faults I will conceal. You think that I will conceal my faults, but actually when you are doing this, it becomes very clear for everybody that you are a very negative kind of bad person. My faults I will conceal, dissimulate, for I, not he, will be the object of devotion. I will be the object of devotion. I will be the object of praise. I will be the object of, whatever good things. He will not be. So, I do like this. I, not he, will gain positions and renown. I will be the center of attention and not he or she. I will take such satisfaction in his evil deeds and degradation. If he does something good, bad, if he makes some mistakes, or if something bad or negative happens to him, he gets a demotion, or he gets criticized, or he gets any kind of negative things, I will be so happy. I will rejoice. I will, even if maybe I will not, I will pretend not to be, but I will be so happy and so satisfied, and So therefore, with this way, I will render him despicable, the butt and laughing stock of everyone. I will make this other person who is equal to me, who is, supposed to be equal to me, my colleague, my friend, my relative, that I would make him a laughing stock, a butt of laughing stock for everybody. So I will make him so bad, look so bad, and being criticized, So when I have this thought and this way of doing, which actually lots of people do this, and then how much it will be, unnecessarily unfriendly and, negative feeling towards the other person. And actually, you yourself becomes a very, very bad person who pretends to be something and you are not. Have not a good heart, but really dark heart, negative heart. No kindness, no compassion, only competitiveness, So think about that, and try to feel that. You try to, you become in the shoe of one of your friends maybe, or somebody who is, and then feel that towards me, or I feel that towards somebody else, and then see how bad it is, how negative it is. So when you know that this is so useless, this is so destructive, doesn't serve anybody, then you will want to stop having this, this feeling or this reaction or this action. And you do this until you feel that, you feel that this way of competitiveness is not really the right way. It's a very negative thing. Sometimes people ask that, should you not have any competitiveness? Should we not have any ambitions? Yes, you can be very competitive, but you have to compete for excellence, not with your friend. If you only look at your friend and pull him down or want to be a little bit better than him, then you never progress very much. And actually you waste all your time just trying to pull that your friend down, You don't do anything to improve yourself. So what we have to do is we have to focus on improve us, regardless of the other people who are equal to me. If I can become excellent, if I can excel in something, usually they say that there is always space at the top. If you become really good at the same thing, you have nobody to compete with. You don't have to compete. There's so much space. And then, actually your friends, you have to help each other, and if you help other person help you. So, if you help your friends to go higher, you will become even higher than that. And so therefore, both of you will succeed. And most of us don't understand this. We think we have to pull down somebody. Actually, that's the worst way of competition. And then, now next, I will first read the Tibetan. Doto nyala nyamla tuinina kange ronya la shisa doge nieto kutuna chepai chungi pratu jini doge yenten jiten kana salvato yeyonde yenten kon suchu to parmunjirsa doge shenyo basha ki don chenjirin drama doti nyepa le nyeti don krenjirin drama nene maron shepa la yori don kavita doa kanji keke to penso mepa tot Shas. So like that. Now next is, looking down. So now I imagine myself to be somebody who is better than me or higher than me, and then look down on me with certain kind of arrogance, pride, contempt, So I will first read the Tibetan. Nyumunda yon datuna, lenchi tenen deshito, dada tuton hirapa, zuri norji nyamacha, tetar kanla drapa yi daki yote tunina, budu gawa shenjevi deshelana yonsichu, jiten dala nye yucho, kalte ngayi le shena dala tsuwa tsamshene, dagi tochi delungsha, dene deli nyanshahi, dagi nutung tonjar shas. So 151. People say this beautiful non-entity is trying to compete with me. I look down at somebody and say, this non-entity, this beautiful, this nobody, People say that he's trying to compete with me. How can he? But how can he be on par with me? There's no way he can be equal to me. I'm much better in learning. I am much more educated. I have lots of degrees, I am, much learned than him, nothing to compare. I look much better. I'm more beautiful, more handsome, I have more wealth, I'm richer, or pedigree, everywhere, from every sense, I'm better. I have, I'm higher caste or come from better family. There's nothing to compare with it. Just to hear them talk about my excellence, my reputation on the lips of all, the thrill of it sends shiver down my spine. A pleasure that I bask and revel in. When people talk good things about me, then when they talk about my positive qualities and my, my all kind of positive things about me, I feel so good, just to hear them talk about my excellence, my reputation, in everybody's mouth, in everybody's lips. The thrill of it sends shiver down my spine. I feel so excited. I feel so good. I feel so happy, and I bask in that pleasure. That I'm. People always. Most people say good things in your face, and then you think that that's true. That's true, that's really what people think. Most of the time, it's not really true. They're just trying to get something from you, or they just, cheating you in a way, and then take advantage of that. But most of us don't realize this, and then think, I'm so good, I'm so great, and then, in no time, those people who are saying so good things about, they have a chance and they throw you away, and But this is then 153. Even if he does have something, I'm the one he's working for. Even if he has some good qualities, actually he's working for me. He's my, my employee, or he's my assistant, or he can keep enough just to survive. I give him, or he can have something that just to survive. But with my strength, I will steal the rest away. I will not give him too much. I will not. I will make sure that he doesn't get all the benefits of the work he is doing for somebody, or for me, or for my company, or something like that. I will wear his happiness away. I will always hurt and injure him. He's the one who in samsara did me mischiefs by the hundreds. I will wear his happiness away. I will always hurt and injure him. I look down on that, and I want, I will. Then I have a very negative state of mind. I'm very dark state of mind. No kindness, no compassion, no good heart. So when I feel that, how good am I? What good that will do? It will harm others, that person who is a little bit lower than me. But actually I become a very negative person with no compassion. So, doing this, is trying to learn these three. It's not good to do this kind of envy to the people who are higher than you. Not good to have this jealousy or competitiveness with the equal people, and not good to look down and feel contempt towards others and try to steal their credits and their positive qualities and look down on them. So if I don't do these three things, then I become a good person, a kind-hearted person, a friend to everybody, and that's much nearer to being a good person, good individual, a good human being, a bodhisattva also. So I think I will stop here. 154.